Hi everybody, welcome back to Arma Reforger, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install and use the most excellent Disable Game Master Budgets mod for Arma Reforger by Bacon 8008. So this is for people who you log in as Game Master, say in a conflict game mode, and you want to spawn in, say, some tanks or extra helicopters or anything, but the budget doesn't allow it. You must remember though that those budgets are set for stability. So it could be, especially when players are on consoles, that adding too many other things could well make the server unstable, make the consoles unstable, run out of memory and cause server crashes, that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's jump on over to Arma Reforger. Let's go into the workshop, and of course you just want to do a search for budget. There it is, and you'll want to click on that to sort of start it downloading. Also, this little video will be very handy for people who are unfamiliar with installing mods on Arma Reforger, because it is now incredibly easy. So the mods that you want to have on your server, if you just go to the mod manager in the workshop and just enable the ones you want. So as you can see, so for my server, which is kind of a bit of a test server, we've got better hit effects, don't know why it comes up 12, better muzzle flashes, better tracers, disable Game Master budgets, the Abrams, the M4 night vision, the Project Redline core, which is to support the Abrams, and the T72 and the Striker, I think, suppressors, and where am I? Though I'm not sure if that works. Now once you've got all those selected, the ones that you want, if you just go up here and click on the little puzzle piece and click on JSON, rather handily, this now has all the entries that you need to add to your server, including, if we scroll down, where is it? Disable Game Master budgets. So if we now jump over to our server, so this is my Nitrado Arma Reforger server, and we to click on config files like this, and we get to the config. What this means is when you get to the mod section there, if you've got no mods already, it will have mods colon left square bracket right square bracket comma. All you need to do is just go to Reforger, click on copy to clipboard, go back over here, and then after the square bracket and before the last square bracket there, you just paste that in, and that will then paste in all of the mods that you want, including it will remember not to put a comma after the last squiggly bracket. How absolutely cool, and most importantly, how easy is that? And we would click on Save Changes. Now I've already done it on my server, so I don't need to do that. And then if we then go back over to, let me just show you another thing as well. So if you go to Settings, if you want to change your scenario, that's where you change it there. So conflict or combat ops or whatever you want to do. And then you would save, and then you would restart your server, and your server would be good to go with those particular mods. How easy is that? So that's how you kind of get it onto the server. But how do you actually use it is the other one. So let's go into multiplayer. Let's go into my favorites. Let's go into my test server. Oh god, can I remember what the password is? I can't remember what the password is. Don't tell anybody. There we go. So there we are. So it's Adam. Obviously I'll change this as soon as I've released this video. So we're going to join that, because it's not completely obvious what this does, because it doesn't turn off the budgets by default, it leaves them on. So we've got to go into the got to log in, and then we've got to log in as admin, sorry, then go into Game Master, and then we can do it. So here we go. So this is set up for conflict, so let's just deploy. Right, okay, so we've just deployed at the base. So I want to log in as admin now, so it's forward slash to bring up the chat, and then it's hash login, and then for my server it's PW. And now if you look on the right hand side, I've now got Game Master rights. So now when I press escape, I get access to Game Master, which is good. And as you can see, if I wanted to spawn stuff in, it's greyed out. It's saying you can't, because if you look in the bottom right corner, we can see the vehicle budget is at 98%. So it's saying, look, you've got too much stuff, you can't do anything else. However, if we press V to edit the scenario properties, So let's turn it to daytime. And then we go back to the main settings. If you scroll down, you'll see Enable Game Master Budgets. Change that to No. Save and close. What you should see is if we close that, go into that again, so it's come out, we should now see that all of this is now no longer greyed out. So we could have, you know, a fleet of helicopters. Where we got, there's an Abrams tank, sorry. There's a Striker. There's the T-72. As you see, it's removed those restrictions. And it's not just restricting vehicles, but buildings and AI and all that sort of stuff. We've removed those restrictions so you can have loads of fun spawning in good stuff for people to play around with and to use to play, in this case, Conflict or the other game modes as well. But again, I'll say that warning one more time. Just be aware that the more you add in, the less stable the server and the game will be, especially for those people who are on console or on older PCs who may be restricted in terms of memory, and it could cause game crashes for them, and ultimately it could cause a server crash as well. But thank you very, very much to Bacon8008 for making this handy little mod. And if you found this video useful, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.